Hey there, crafty peeps. It's Rhonda from Underworld 365. I'm back with this long-awaited journal for you guys. Now, it is the subscriber giveaway. So, I have reached 50 subscribers. Actually, I reached it 3 weeks ago. So, it is a long time coming, and I do apologize for the wait. I feel very bad about that because I wanted to get you guys this subscriber giveaway as soon as possible. It just didn't work out for us because I was having a little bit of trouble setting up my video footage and, well, actually just my video so that I could make video footage. The video equipment just, it wasn't working out in the room the way I wanted it to. I think I finally got a setup that will work, that is going to be okay for me. So that's where I am right now. Yay! And hopefully I can bring you more videos. But this one is the most important right now because it is the giveaway, and I definitely want to say thank you to all my viewers. I'm so grateful to you. I'm so happy, and I really hope you like this journal. All you gotta do, watch the video, give me a comment, and make sure that if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because I do have to look down my subscribers list to make sure you're on it to do the drawing. So and I'll enter your name, and I think, let's see here, it's Monday, so we will do the drawing. It's Monday the 12th, excuse me. So we'll do the drawing Sunday, the 18th, and I'll give you guys Sunday too for a little while. I'm going to cut you off, I think, at 3 p.m. Sunday, and I'll do the drawing and post it by 10 p.m. Sunday night. So, and then just good luck, and I hope you really like it. So it is a single signature journal, soft cover, and it is the 7 pages, let's see, 7 pages folded, so front and back. I think that, what's that, 28 pages, something like that, maybe, yeah, about 28 pages. So that's kind of this is the theme I was thinking of. I was going with a little bit of floral because it is a girly one. It is pink, it's happy, and it's very inspirational. So what you're going to see inside is a lot of inspirational empowerment and feel-good thoughts. So don't look back, you're not going that way, with the girl in the dress. And this picture here just kind of was the sentiment I was going for, because that's kind of that's where I'm at. I don't want to look back, I want to go forward from here, hopefully for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more subscribers. And all along the way I will be making these journals and giveaways so that you guys know how much I really do appreciate that you're on here, that you're looking, and that you care. So I'm making the crafts, I'm having fun with them, I love sharing them with you, and I definitely want to make sure that I share them physically also sometimes. So I'm happy to mail them to you. Now, I did use this pattern paper, and it is all sealed with Mod Podge. So none of this is, gonna come up or get ruined if you accidentally got some water on it or something like that. I wouldn't recommend you soak it in because, of course, the pages are paper, but I did stitch around the edging here, and it's sealed. So there's lace trim here, and then all around the picture here is pearls, and those are sealed on. The back is actually plain. It's that pattern paper. I was really liking this pattern paper. I know it's a little bit girly, a little bit floral, but it really just kind of popped for me, and it was very, for me, the journals have to speak to me. They have to, give me direction. I did do some of this, let me see if I have the pearl. Okay, I don't know where the gold one is, but it's this Heidi Schwab. This one's the pink one, the dusty pink, which I used in some of the pages too. But it's Heidi Schwab Color Shine, And so there's gold into the pages too. So every once in a while you see these gold flecks. That's what's going on. Black stitching because I wanted the stitching to stand out. So that's where I used the black for. Now, on here I've used the, the seam binding. And I did not make this seam binding myself. I did get it off of Etsy. For those of you who are wondering, it's dyed seam binding, but I did find a really good deal. I think it was like $6 for like 3 different colors on Etsy. And I think I had asked about it in one of the Junk Journal Junkies groups, and everybody gave me amazing, help with that. So it was wonderful. I did create these large pockets for the front and back, so there's plenty of room to stuff your mementos, your goodies, things into it. So I just wanted to give you guys room. And here, I've given you this journaling card, and it does say the title, the artist, the contact, and the signature. And it says up top, with many thanks. And the title, I've titled it Don't Look Back. And the artist is, of course, me, Rhonda Caskey. And my contacts are Rhonda Caskey on YouTube or Rhonda World 365 on Facebook. So, at the bottom, I've kind of just given you a little bitty blurb here. It says, with a great many thanks and a grateful heart, I made this book. I could not be where I am today without subscribers like you. Enjoy. And it does have plenty of room for you to journal on the back. It's inked and distressed. You're going to find that everything in here is inked on the edges and distressed, or inked or distressed, because I definitely wanted to, I think that always makes things pop just a little bit more. It gives them a little something extra. This one is a journaling tag, and it just slides right back down in there, but journaling tags, you have plenty of room. And this right here is actually a, I created a, what do you call that? An embellished paper clip. And it says, this makes me happy. And I've got the little hummingbird on there and everything. And then this one says, such a lovely day, pattern paper. I created this little mini book with the little eyelash trim, and there is this licorice whip twist rope that I've secured all the little pages in, and then the pages are these tea-dyed graphing paper. So there's a little mini journaling book in here for you. This page here is has a collaged guest check, and the guest check has like a light stamping in the background. Then there's lace, and I've gotten these book pages that have gessoed a little bit just to give it that mixed media effect. This girl here, she was gifted to me, and I'm not really positive who gave me the picture, but I really loved her, and I reprinted her for this purpose because her tint was a little different than the colors that I was wanting. So I did reprint her, and she set up real nice for this. Forever, in the background here, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. And that sentiment is just something that keeps, it's nice, and it'll keeps you going when you think, well, today might not have turned out exactly as I wanted it to, but, there's this and this, at least just remind yourself. So, clipboard paper stamp. Over here, there's this tulip sticker, and then life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful stamp. As I said, there are quite a bit of encouraging phrases in this book. Dance like no one's watching. And this is patterned paper with a Martha Stewart punch. These had Martha Stewart punches as well. And the butterfly sticker. This page has a little tuck spot made from a die cut dress, and that is cut by my Cricut. And I added the lace and a little paper flower here with a pearl in the middle, and then a pearl necklace just to give it some bling. And it says, have courage and be kind. I've got a journaling card here, and since this is black, you'll probably want to use a gel pen to journal on it with, and there's plenty of room for regular writing on the back. I did make these tickets here. It says fabulous, and it has the little eyelashes. I went ahead and made 4, and I made them nice and thick because you can't ever have enough little journaling space. Maybe dates, maybe just interesting little tidbits that you want to remember. This page has the little rose stamps at the top. Believe in yourself. And I purchased this through a sticker book. I purchased a sticker book, and it was at Hobby Lobby, and it has all these wonderful... Nope, I'm fibbing to you. This sticker is gold, and it came from Fun Stamper's Journey, and they have some sheets like that, and I think I ended up happening to get it for free, actually. But I generally, if you'll see my stamped or stickered images, they are from Hobby Lobby. They have these booklets, inspirational, wedding, friends, religious. It's all anything you can think of, and they are worth it. They're like $6.99, but you get the 40% off coupon, or I think it's like every 4 weeks they're on sale. So take your pick, but I mean, I think they just add a little extra. So this one here was a journaling card, but I really loved this image and I loved this idea, so I corner punched and inked it and turned it into a tuck spot. It says, "Let hope never fade." And then a mini book sewn with 3 pages. Technically, I guess it's a mini trifold. And a tag, journaling room on the back. This page here has one of those embellished paper clips on it. And this here was a wooden cut butterfly that I got from Fun Stamper's Journey also. And I went ahead, and they just come plain, and I went ahead and used that those little wax tins with the metallic colors. Michaels has a ton of them. I've got to get more. I just have the copper one. I haven't quite gone around that yet. And right around the edges, I went ahead and inked that just to give it another little color pop. Happier with You journaling card. Flip it over. All the corners are corner punched, and it says hello, distressed or inked edges. This side here is the back of that paper clip for a tuck spot. There's some washi tape at the top. Laugh More. All of my papers, my plain papers, and like that graph paper, they have washi tape down the center to reinforce. I always do that for the plains because I think they're a little thinner and they need that extra reinforcement. And I like the way it looks. If Plan A fails, remember there are 25 more letters. And I did create all of these little journaling cards, and I stitched around them. There's a lot of stitching in this book just to give it some extra interest, some extra flourish. And this is a big journaling tag. Shine Bright, that's a pocket. And behind that you're going to find a tag. This tag actually, if I shift it just right, you can see the sparkle into it. This was gifted to me, and I'm not remembering exactly who gifted it to me, but it just had that beautiful effect, and it was just very pretty, and it kind of just went, and I thought I have to use this. So plenty of room to journal on the back of that, and I did create another one of these little folders, and if you open it up, you've got a journaling card here, and then we've got, that's a side tuck, and then the pocket, and then inside the pocket is this mason jar punch. It's got this little flower, green flower brad with some eyelash trim, all ready for journaling, maybe a little date or something happy on there. And that just fits right back into this pocket here. Live life to the full. Again, one of those words stickers. And a rose rose stamp right there. This would be the center of the signature, so I do make my centers of my signatures like these pockets. I feel like it finishes it off. Yes, I've made them the other way where the, the strings are hanging out or whatever. I don't have a problem with that as much either, but I kind of like the finished look of this, so that's kind of where I was going with that. It is a very colorful pocket. I thought the center of the book should have a little bit more color pop to it. And so I created this little 3-piece tablet, or stationery tablet. And it says, do more of what makes you happy. All 3 of them have that same stamp. And they have this little crown. And then across, this is you gorgeous, hello, pretty, what does that say? Beautiful, hello, beautiful, pretty things. Anyway, that's washi tape, and then washi tape at the top here says happiness, love, family, together, us, and it's got the 3 little bicycles. So that was a cute little stationery tablet. And then another mini book with a cute little graph paper that is tea dyed. All my papers are either tea dyed or Kool-Aid dyed. Nothing plain. And of course, that's got stitching, and I did use the 3 flower brads here, and that's kind of just gave it an extra little hold on this page. Inside, you could tuck anything you wanted. There's this little envelope. There's plenty of room to put whatever you want. I got a journaling card here, plenty of room on the back, and then we've got this tag here, and I slid them right in the center there. But there's plenty more room for whatever goodies you have in store for this book as well. So this is a belly band cut out. It's a punch that I have that just makes this kind of beautiful edge. And then this is a clipboard tag, and plenty of space for journaling. Happy thoughts. And then love, 100% sweet. I got these little bags at the thrift store. There's a whole bunch of them, and they gave it to me for like $1, and I think it was like $1.59 actually. And but I was like, oh my gosh, those are perfect. I'm gonna shove those. I think somebody might have had them for a wedding or something, but I'm putting them in books. I like them. So here we've got another one of those little made journaling cards with the lined paper on the back and a tag that I've gone ahead and inked. And I put them right back into this little bag. You can pull this tight if you wanted to hide something for certain, you know, for security in here. And otherwise, I just slipped those right in. And then this page here has this cute little bird, and I've got these buttons all attached onto it, and it says Bits and Pieces of Life, which I thought was most appropriate with the cute little buttons. I got this, and it is like a big box of like vintage and buttons. I got buttons and such. I got it from a antique store. It was just $4 for the big container. And now I'm kicking myself because I wish I bought like 8 because the antique store went out of business. So, but I love that box, and I come up with these, like, you know, fun ways to embellish things with all of those, and I love them. Another one of the tags for journaling. And then, hold on. I am so sorry, but I could not help it. I had to sneeze. Okay, so this page here has Life's Too Short to Wait up at the top of these music notes, and then vintage lace here that I actually bought at the same antique store, and there's a little stamp at the bottom. Happiness blooms from within, and that's a top tuck. And then another one of these created journal cards, and it says, if you're lucky enough to be different, don't change. And that's Taylor Swift. And I thought that that was just a beautiful, beautiful message. I just thought, you know what, I really love it, and I'm putting it in there. And then the back of that has some tea-dyed paper on it. Another one of those embellished paper clips, and it's got this image here that I went around with those with some scissors that were that are, here we go, they're right here. So they have this kind of, what do they call it, stamp edge. They call it postal edge, so it kind of gives it a stamp effect. And half a inked doily, make memories. Here is the journaling card, and I did sew around the edge of this one to give it more interest. It's of course corner punched on all the corners, and I added this paper here. And the paper does look tea-dyed, it gives that effect, but it's actually pattern paper that I purchased like that. So I added that one right up in there, and then this big tag here with some leftovers of those, that really pretty rainbow paper that I had for the center. So nice big journaling tag. I think they were calling these the Hermelinda tags because Hermelinda Z. Aguilar is the inspiration for those tags. If you like the religious journals or prayer journals, you should check her out. Even if you just want some colorful ideas for journals, she's well worth the look. She's just beautiful. All of her stuff, I love it. She's a big inspiration. Of course, I do have inspiration from a bunch of people. Or as of late, it's that I really like Patricia Philomontis. I may be saying her name wrong, and I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it, but they're really good. She's just a really good journal maker and crafty person in general. I love her stuff. So if you get a chance, go check it out. I'll try to, I'll put her name down below in the tag so that you have her if in case you're looking for it. And I'll put it in the, I'll put both of them into the notes there so that you know who I was talking about. The bird who dares to fall is the bird who learns to fly. And that again is another one of those created journaling pages. And then I've got an embellished shipping tag here. What do you call them? We call them collaged shipping tags. So I've got this girl with a bird. She's fussy cut with a book page behind her. Another, this is one of those paper butterfly cutouts. And I've inked it and gotten that gold onto it. And then behind it, you're going to have one of those paper fabric-y flowers. And I have in the center, I've put a little jewel. And then there's this little pearl trim embellishment, and under that is some more of that vintage lace. And it says, greatness is made up of little things. And I made that into a tuck spot. Here's a tag behind it for journaling. And then the back side of another embellished paper clip, I put this little discount price tag here, journaling card. Tuck those both in. Flips up, and then this is the right here is the embellished paper clip, and it has this butterfly and then those two paper / fabric flowers, 3 of them technically, and then the jewel in the center. Use what talent you possess. The woods would be very silent if no birds sang except those that sang the best. And that says Henry Van Dyke. And it is lined. It's, of course, another created journaling card. And then a tag. And I just slid them right in there. This side here, I created, my Cricut created this little envelope here, and it says Dream. And I've got 2 mason jar cutouts so that you could journal on those. And tucked them right on in there with a rose punch at the top, or excuse me, a rose stamp at the top, and Martha Stewart punched on the side. We've got Smile for a top tuck. And this journaling card here has a little heart that says Friends all the way around it, and it's just on this graphing paper, which it isn't actually, it isn't actually paper. It is, here in my face. It's pattern paper, not graph paper, and so it's a journaling card. Rosemary Arcadia gave me that. She did a swap with me, and that was one of the goodies that I got out of it with her, and it needed to be included. It just kind of goes, and I really like that heart. It just kind of set the page. Another collaged shipping tag. Cherish what makes you unique. And then I've got the little girl cut out, and she's got a little flower here that she's got in her hand. There was something here, but it wasn't what I wanted, so I put the flower. And then we've got another one of those paper / fabric flowers with the jewel in the center. And then down here I had fussy cut her basket out, which was a basket that was right next to her feet. but it was on the other side, so I moved it over here. And that came out real good. And then behind this is some lace. And then we've got a lace trim. And oh, and the back of it is ready to go for journaling. So that just tucks up there like that. We've got this journaling card, Monarch Butterfly Festival. You flip it over, inked for journaling. And then I included this, and it is a mini envelope. And I did receive these from Wish, the app Wish. I love that app, especially for journaling products. You wouldn't believe how much you can get, but you can get like 12 of these little envelopes for like $2. And it's just pay the shipping, the $2 shipping. So this says Dream Big, and this was a tuck, and it also flips up for journaling room. And then if you flip the page over, inspiration is everything. And I've got these jewels stamped on, or set onto it. Another one of those created journaling cards in the back. And then this is a tag that opens up for more journaling. Plenty of room for journaling there. And then the back of the signature has another one of those collaged shipping tags, and I've stitched around the edges. Fussy cut this girl out. She was given to me along with that other girl, and again I reprinted her for the coloring effect. And on here there's this little fabric piece with a stamped image on it. I got those at Michael's, and I don't remember what kit I bought them in, but they just sort of came along with a kit. Life is a journey, and then there's pearls right here, and right across this bottom area here is that another set of vintage lace. And oh, I got this organza ribbon, and let me see if I can find one for you real quick, if I can get one out. I don't think I can. Oh, that's gonna be a shame. Anyway, so they come in a big roll. It's like this big, and I got those at Wish too. And it's this organza, maybe 1/4 inch ribbon, and there's one on over here too. They are like, I think, usually like $1 a piece, and then I pay like $1 shipping, or sometimes they're free and I pay $2 shipping or something like that. The most I've ever paid for one is $3. They are, it's like, I think it's like something like 25 feet or 25 yards of ribbon. I have bought 2 sets of them, and I bought like 5 each time in different colors, and I haven't run out yet. I think I paid like, I think it was like $2. I think I actually might have gotten for one set for $1, because I think I paid like $6 at one point for like 5 of them, and then I paid another, I think I paid $11 for 6 of them. So I mean, it was well worth it. It always seems impossible until it's done, and that is a Hermelinda tag. Open it up for journaling with a little flower punch inside. And I'm going to put my card back here. I was going to put it on the back of the book, but I left that blank. My card didn't really stand, I mean, it stood out too much here. It didn't look like it went. And, so I'm just going to add that to the back of the book, because I definitely don't want to detract from the idea of this book. So anyway, that's the book. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you are able to get in on this drawing. Go ahead and, like I said, give me a comment. Let me, comment, suggestion. Let me know what you thought. And make sure you're a subscriber, because I do have to look at that first. And then I'll do the drawing on Sunday. But please go ahead and get into it. I'm real excited to hear from you guys, and I hope you really like it. Thank you, and until next time, guys, keep on crafting.